Don't deal treacherously with your wife or your husband. You can be married to the person and you get ulterior motive for the person. It is wrong. So we say the meaning of this word treasures in the Bible, it has to do with faithless, it has to do with false, it has to do with disloyal, treacherous, and treacherous. And we also look at the word perfidious to mean untrue to what should command one's fidelity or allegiance. Faithless applies to any failure to keep a promise or pledge or any breach of allegiance or loyalty. You marry your wife, you took oath to live well for life. So if you are not living up to that, you betrayed that trust. Right? I moved to number 6 and said, because it is only your spouse that you took oath to live with until death. You did not take oath to live with your job until death, nor your parents, nor your children, nor your friends. But you took oath to live with your wife or your husband until death. So that relationship should be second to your relationship with God. Am I communicating this morning? The last thing I talk about, number 7, is you are not to put anyone before or over your marriage or above your marriage, because your spouse is the only person who can give you what no one can give you. And what is that thing? Your spouse is the only person that can give you what no man can give you without breaking God's law. In marriage, your parents can help your spouse. Your friends can help your spouse. Your neighbors can help your spouse. You can leave your wife here and travel. Your parents can take care of your wife without breaking God's law. Your friends can take care of your husband without breaking God's law. Your neighbors can take care of your husband or your wife without breaking God's law. Your children can take care of your spouse without breaking God's law. There is only one thing none of them can do without breaking God's law, and that is the area of sex. Only your husband or your wife can offer you sex without breaking God's law. Am I communicating with you? So there are 2 important things I want to look at. 1, your partner is the only person you took oath to live with until death. The only person you took oath to live with until death. And your partner is the only person that can satisfy your sexual desire without breaking God's law. So it means if you are not getting sexual satisfaction from your partner, any other place you get it from, it is a sin against God's holiness. Hebrews 13:4 says, let marriage be held in honor and the marriage bed undefiled. Warmongers and adulterers God will judge. So it means God expects faithfulness in marriage, sexual purity in marriage, sexual faithfulness in marriage. It is not an option, it is a matter of must. You must do it, because the breach of it is a sin against God. Am I speaking this morning? That is what the Apostle Paul says, to avoid fornication. That is 1 Corinthians